Hey everybody, Jed Demlow with Jed Demlow Productions coming to you from Nashville, Tennessee. Time for another Tutorial Tuesday. A lot going on since I did the last one. And I'm just going to do this entire thing live, probably not even going to edit it. Super busy doing a lot of different things. This is a sync track that I just did for a sync project. And for those of you that don't know me, I am a country music producer in Nashville, Tennessee. And I like to do these little Studio One tips and whatnot mostly for beginners that are just starting out or intermediate people. And I got a nice message from a subscriber that wanted me to go over quantizing in Studio One. So I'm going to do that today, and I'm going to do it pretty quickly here. So let's just jump right in, and I'm going to go ahead and create something. We're going to play this live. I've got Superior Drummer 3 here, and I'm going to just find something. Turn that down just a little. Okay, so that's fine. I'm just going to drag that right into my timeline. I'll copy it just in case, but I probably won't go that far. And then I'm going to use Easy Keys, and this is just a great program. I love the piano sound, and I use it quite a bit. And for people that don't play piano, like if you're a guitar player and you don't play piano, Easy Keys is a fantastic thing to have to do your keyboard parts for you. And I've got a surprise for everybody that I'll talk about here at the end of this video regarding Easy Keys. Most of you probably already know that Easy Keys 2 just came out, and it looks really cool. I haven't really checked it out thoroughly, but I will be checking it out thoroughly and doing a video on that. And again, that ties into what I'm going to talk about here in just a little bit. So what I'm going to do is we'll use this, and let's just record a little piano part. Now, I play to a click and to drum tracks every day, all day. So it's almost hard for me not to play in time, but I'll kind of like try to do it so that it's not so obnoxious that we won't be able to fix it, and make it sound weird. But let's just see what happens here. I'll turn my click on. Got a beat going. You could hear me come in just a little bit late on that one there. Okay, so a little sloppy there. And so what we're going to do is once you get your part played, then you can click on it right here in the timeline. And I'm going to have to pull this up and make sure that everybody can see. I don't want that to get cut off. So let's open this up full page now. Okay, so now we can see. We can see the part that I played, and this is really cool, the way that it's all laid out for you. You can do really anything that you want to it. Now, if you go up to your little ruler here at the top and slide your finger up and down your mouse, you can make the page bigger or smaller, so it's easier for you to see what's going on. Now, if you're relatively new with the whole quantizing thing and making tracks, I would say one of the biggest pitfalls that newer people or even intermediate people are still guilty of is that they over quantize. And for intermediate people that have been doing this for a while, and I can be guilty of it too. You have to catch yourself. It's easy just to slap a 60% percentage on something, a track, and just quantize it and say, okay, that's done, I'm moving on. And that's fine, but if you keep doing that in multiple tracks throughout your production, you suck a lot of the life and groove and feel out of what you did. And that's unfortunate. So I think it's a much better idea to take the time to go in, especially if you're a good player and you're playing stuff pretty much on the money. It's a good idea just to listen back, and if you hear something, go in and look at it and fix just that one note or those two notes, just those. Leave everything else alone. Don't quantize if you don't have to. It just kills the groove and the soul. It just sucks it right out of your music. So that's my main tip for today. If you get anything out of this, don't over quantize. Just fix little things. Now let me show you how to do it. So let's take a look at this timeline here. Let's listen. So right here, these right here, this whole thing is a little late. Now, if you go up here to the top of your grid, you can see where you can turn on the grid lock, and you can set the way that you want it to snap right here in the quantize. You could have it snap to bars, which we could do, or you can snap it to the quantize, whichever you choose. And if you come over here to the little Q and click on that, that will open up this menu right here. And you can click whether you want to quantize to, whole notes, half notes, quarter notes, eighth notes, 16th, and so on. So for something like this that's relatively busy, we'd probably go to 16th notes. Okay, and we can leave that snap on the 16th note grid if we want. Now let's come back here to this little guy right here. And if I grab that and I just pull it back a little bit, and sometimes it does slide, you have to be careful about that. Let me go ahead and open this up really big so we can see. Really, I think it was just this note pretty much that did it, so I'm going to want to just grab that one. Let me highlight that, pull that back. There we go, much better. So let me undo so you can hear how it was. Let's listen from the top. Just a little bit late. Let's pull that back. Here's a good example right here. This note right here is obviously very late. So we can just grab just that one, pull it over. It's going to snap to the bar. Let's go back and listen. Much better. Here again, these are really starting to kind of drag. So we can take just these notes here and pull them over. Got something going on weird with my mouse. It's making it jump. There we go. This guy right here is pretty early. Let's just put that back on the bar on the downbeat. So a lot of times on the downbeats, big downbeats like that, you want to make sure that it's coming in right on the money. Okay, so we've got that. Now, let's just kind of listen to that. I could probably fix a couple more things, but okay, now let's go ahead and highlight everything. And if you hit Command A on your keyboard, it will highlight all of the notes. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to quantize it to those 16th notes, and let's do 100% just to make it really. And you'll be able to see the notes move here. See everything move? Okay, so let's listen now. Okay, so let's undo that, Command Z. So suddenly it became really robotic. Let's go to a quantize strength of 60%, which is pretty average. A lot of people, producers, will do that much. Let's hit Q for quantize. That's better. That put a lot of the soul back into it. Let's undo that. Command Z. Let's go down to 40%, which is really just going to kind of touch it. Hit Q for quantize. Just barely moved it now. Okay, still pretty much right on the money there. So I'd hit Command Z. Now we're back to the way I played it originally. With the tweaks that I did. Now, honestly, that's pretty loose. I think I was getting a little carried away with trying to play it loose so that I'd have things to fix. But hopefully you get the picture there. You get the point of what I'm saying. And that's the main thing that I want to get through to everybody is that Don't over quantize your stuff. Leave it and let it breathe. So if anybody has any questions or comments, maybe you want me to go a little bit further into the quantizing on this stuff, please leave those in the comments and let me know what your thoughts are and your questions. Now let's get back to that easy keys 2 that I was talking about. Everybody, if you need a piano player, a keyboard player in your productions, and you're a guitar player, a bass player, a horn player, whatever it is, maybe you're a singer, and you just need keyboard parts, check out Easy Keys. I'll tell you, it's a fantastic program. And once you get the MIDI into it, you can do literally anything that you want with it. You can change keys, you can change chords, feels, measures, anything that you want to do, pretty much, you can do inside of Easy Keys. And the announcement is I'm actually making MIDI packs for Easy Keys. Not necessarily for the company, although that's a thought, but MIDI packs that work inside Easy Keys. So being a country producer here in Nashville, the first thing that I'm doing is I'm making country MIDI packs that will work really well inside of Easy Keys. I'm going to do a video soon here and demonstrate one of my packs. If you're still with me to the end of this video, please let me know if you're interested in MIDI packs and maybe for Easy Keys, or what kind of MIDI packs you would be interested in for keys, and I can make those for you. Anyway, everybody have a great day. I'm running to the end of my sync song here, so I'm going to sign off.